I've been on YouTube for some years now, talking about different things, different topics that are important to me, that matter to me, that may be relevant to where I am or what I'm doing in business or in personal or what I enjoy. This is a channel that I have been wanting to start, but it is definitely the most difficult channel to take on to date. It's something that I want to commit to because I think that, no, I know that it is extremely important. And the information that I'm going to be sharing here is going to be extremely valuable. Number one, for myself to be able to get these thoughts and emotions out in a single place where they can be documented for myself, but more importantly, for other people. I believe that sharing my journey is going to impact lives. It's going to be a companion guide for many people that are either going through some of the same things that I'm going through, and for those people who are not yet, but inevitably at some point in the future, they will be. One of the things I love about YouTube is that it is a platform where content can live basically forever. My name is Rochelle, and just a few short months ago, I suddenly lost my husband of 30 years. He was not sick, he was young, vibrant, a joy to be around. He was all of the things that made me secure and sure that we still had a long life in front of us. And then one day, in such a short amount of time, he was gone. Never in a million years did I expect to be a widow. I did not expect to be a woman at this, what I consider young age that I am, that would lose her husband and have to navigate life without him. On this channel, I want you to expect realness, rawness. I want you to expect to hear the ins and outs of my journey, what I may be going through at any given time. I want you to expect to sometimes see tears. I want you to expect to sometimes see laughter. I want you to expect all of the emotions that you could even think of, because those are the things that I go through on at least a weekly basis. I'm not going to say a daily basis. I go through all of the emotions, but in a week, I've pretty much gone through all of the emotions. And so the reason that I named this channel Stronger Than Grief is because I'm on a mission to conquer grief as we know it. I've talked to so many people throughout this last few months, or heard from so many people, not necessarily talked to them, but heard from so many people who talk about how they lost someone that was once very close to them, whether it was a spouse, whether it was a parent, whether it was, a sibling or a child. And they talk about how, oh, this happened 20 years ago. This happened 15 years ago. This happened 30 years ago. And it still feels like it was yesterday. What I know is throughout this process, there have been some very, very dark days for me. Days where I didn't want to get out of the bed, where I didn't want to talk to anyone, where I didn't want to see anyone, where I didn't even want to see myself. And even a couple days where I didn't want to be here. And I just can't imagine 10, 20, 30 years from now, still going through this, still feeling like this, and still allowing it to be so fresh for me so far down the road. And so early on in this process, and again, as of today, the day that I am recording this video, which is probably only a couple days, 2, 3 days before I'm uploading it, so you can look at the date. It has not even been 4 months since my husband passed, but I have already made a pact with myself that I am going to do everything that it takes to not allow grief to be the winner in this situation. I know I have to go through my process. You have to go through yours. I know that it's going to take time, and the time that it takes for everybody is different. I know that I'm going to go through all different kinds of things. I haven't even begun to go through all of the firsts. Just a few days ago, it was my husband's birthday. Of course, his first birthday with him not being here. And it was, oh my gosh, it was a mess for us, myself, my children. But I believe that there can be a winner here, and it does not have to be grief 10, 15, 20 years plus down the road that is still holding on to me, to us in a way that is so debilitating. And so I'm here because I plan on beating it. And it's what I know that he would want, right? Because he always would say, when I die, I don't want you crying. Don't cry. Don't be sad, which we all said, this is so silly, but I understand what he was meaning by that. And I want to honor that. And I want to take you on that journey with me. And whenever this video or any of the videos to follow find you, whatever part of your journey that you're in, hopefully you can get something out of it that will be helpful to you. I'm going to be very candid. You'll probably see me sitting here and just talking to you because that is how I want to do this. I'm going to tell you about books that I'm reading. I'm going to tell you about things that I'm learning. I'm going to tell you about things that I'm going through, how I'm conquering, what I'm doing to feel better throughout the day, throughout the week, throughout the month, what I'm adding in, what I'm taking away, how I'm dealing with people, how I'm dealing with the public, how I'm dealing with family. All of those things we're going to cover here on this channel in an effort to become stronger than grief. So if you've experienced grief, if you're experiencing it now, or if you've experienced it in the past, or if you haven't, but you know somebody that is, and you want better tools and ways to help them, then this is the channel that you want to stay plugged into. I will be posting regular videos here. Each video, I'm going to make sure that there's something there for you. It's not just going to be, oh, I'm sharing just to be sharing. I'm going to make sure there's something there for you based on something that I got. After being married to someone for 30 years and becoming one with that person, where of course you live together, but also work together, and we're in business together, and we travel together, and we have fun together. We were extremely close. You did not see one without the other. We were the best of friends. We were the best of lovers. We were the best of everything. It's a huge, huge jump to now be in a position where you're doing all of those things alone. And so again, we're going to have a lot of candid conversations here. And I want to encourage you to subscribe to this channel, not for me, like subscribe for me, because I know that who this channel is for and who it's going to resonate with is who it's going to resonate with, and those people will subscribe. But I want to encourage you to, because when you subscribe to a channel, you get notified when there's a new video from that channel. And I don't want you to miss anything. I don't want you to be like, oh man, I missed the last one, and that could have been the one for you. So I want to encourage you to subscribe so that you don't miss anything that I'm posting. I promise you, you're going to get value from everything that I post, even if that particular one was not relevant to you at that particular moment. What I have learned is I missed out on a lot of opportunities to support my husband and other people in the losses that they experienced. For example, throughout our 30 years, my husband lost both of his parents. He lost a son, and he lost other people that were very close to him throughout our 30 years together. And when I now look at how I feel and what I'm experiencing through the loss of him, who, by the way, is the closest person that I've ever lost. Like, I've lost I lost both of my grandparents, my mom's parents, but those were the closest people that I've ever lost. Both of my parents are still here. All of my children, thank God, are still here. I have not lost a best friend. I have not lost the people that have the relationship to me that those people had to him, because I didn't understand grief and loss at a deep enough level. I feel like I missed some of the opportunities to support and console and empathize with and be there for him through his time of loss. It's not something that we learn about. It's not something that we truly understand until and unless we go through it. And now that I understand it, now that I'm sitting in it, I realize missed opportunity. And so that's why I say to subscribe, because it may not be you in this moment, but you may have the opportunity, you may be missing the opportunity to support someone else that you love through their loss. And that could be the difference between bringing you all closer together and making you further apart, just because you don't understand and you don't get it. And then I want you to just commit to watching these videos as they come out, because again, I'm going to be giving really good content based on what I'm learning at any given time, and I will be consistent. I will be putting out at least a video a week so that I can make sure I'm not missing a beat in sharing what I'm learning, sharing what I'm discovering, sharing my journey, but I'm not missing the opportunity to help someone else who's watching. I just wanted to come in and introduce myself, give you a little bit of the background about me and why I'm here. And I wanted to introduce this channel, Stronger Than Grief, because I want to create a strong community here where we can talk and we can reflect and we can learn and we can overcome and become victorious, even through this unavoidable emotional experience of grief. I think and I believe that we can. I believe that the opportunity is there for us to do it. We just have not been taught how to do it. So we're going to discover this thing together here on this channel. Again, I'm Rochelle. Thank you for taking the time to just click on this video and just listen to what this channel is going to be about. And if it's something that resonates with you, again, go ahead, like this video. That helps the algorithm to get it out to more people who may also like the video, and subscribe to the channel, because this is going to be a powerful journey. And I know that this is something that he would want me to do. And that's why I'm willing to do it, to be vulnerable, to share instead of just keeping it all to myself. I will see you on the next video right back here on the channel. I'll talk to you soon.